In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on June 5th, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Arizona Diamondbacks versus Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pittsburgh Pirates host the Arizona Diamondbacks on Sunday afternoon in the final game of a 3-game series. They split the first 2 games. The Diamondbacks come in with a record of 26-28 while the Pirates are 23-28. It is the battle of the Zacks, as it were, with Zach Gallen starting for the Diamondbacks and Zach Thompson starting for the Pirates. The Pirates are 2-5 in their last 7 home games. The Pirates are also 1-4 in their last after allowing 2 runs or less in their previous game. The Diamondbacks are 4-1 in their last 5 when their opponent scores 2 runs or less in their previous game. The Diamondbacks are also 4-1 in their last 5 versus National League Central and are 9-3 in their last 12 games as a favorite. The Diamondbacks have been very streaky as they have gone above and below .500 multiple times in the first couple months of the season. They now find their way working back up to .500 when they have had good stretches of baseball. Their pitching was carrying the weight. Zach Gallen has been doing the majority of the heavy lifting as he has been fantastic this season. He has had 1 bad start this season which inflated his ERA above 2. Otherwise, he is 4-0 and in 8 of his 9 starts he has allowed 2 or fewer runs with only 1 of those starts being under 5 innings pitched. Every time Gallen takes the mound, he gives his team a good chance to win. The Pirates will be starting Zach Thompson, who has not quite had the success Gallen has this season. Thompson improved game over game after a rough start to the season but has been prone to giving up runs in bunches. He has allowed 6 earned runs in his last 8.2 innings pitched across 2 starts. Neither offense is exactly prolific. It could very well come down to pitching, and if that is the case, this leans heavy in Arizona's favor. In the battle of the Zacks, who spell their name differently, I'm going with Gallen, who spells his first name Zach over Zach Thompson. So the Arizona Diamondbacks money line is our full game side pick. These 2 teams have played most of their games below the total this year. And that is no surprise as they are 2 of the worst hitting teams in baseball. The under is 28-23-2 for the Diamondbacks this year, while the under is 24-19-7 for the Pirates. With 1 really good pitcher on the mound in Gallen and another decent starter in Thompson taking the hill, don't expect a lot of runs. The under is 5-2 in the Diamondbacks' last 7 games overall. For the Pirates, the under is 6-2-1 in their last 9 games versus a team with a losing record and 31-14-6 in their last 51 Sunday games. I'd be surprised to see more than 4 runs through the first 6 innings. Zach Thompson has held the opposition to 2 runs or less in 4 of his last 5 starts, and Zach Gallen has held the opposition to 2 runs or less in 8 of his 9 starts this season. The Pirates' bullpen has been excellent lately. I believe the Diamondbacks bullpen can pitch 2 to 3 innings without things getting out of hand. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Minnesota Twins versus Toronto Blue Jays. The Minnesota Twins are north of the border on Sunday to play the 3rd and final game of a 3-game series against American League rival the Toronto Blue Jays. Minnesota is first in the American League Central at 31-23 and the Twins hold a 4-half-game lead over the 2nd-place Cleveland Guardians. Toronto is 30-21 and within a half game of 2nd-place Tampa Bay in the American League East but is trailing the front-running New York Yankees by 6 half games. After the Twins snapped the Blue Jays' 8-game winning streak, Toronto got back on track in a big way on Saturday. The series opening upset was quite the anomaly, as Minnesota traveled up over the border missing several key players. That includes both Carlos Correa and Max Kepler, who won't be able to help out in the series finale either. With Kevin Gausman on the mound for the Jays, things are shaping up nicely for the home team. Toronto was not only on an 8-game winning streak, but they were also putting up some big numbers in the process. They scored 21 runs in their sweep of the Angels, followed by another 21 runs in the sweep of the White Sox. That is more than plenty of run support for Gausman. With a 2.51 ERA on the season, he's been one of the best starters in the league. As a pitcher in the American League East, he's taken on some of the best lineups in the league as well. In 2 starts against the Red Sox, Gausman allowed just a single earned run, and just 2 runs in a start against the Yankees. With the way the run production has increased from the Jays, there should be no issues winning this game by more than 1 run. That is especially the case with Toronto facing a lefty in Devin Smeltzer. They aren't quite at their 2021 status of the best in the league against left-handed pitching, but they are slowly working their way back up. After seeing the way Bo Bichette, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and George Springer have been hitting in this series, there's no doubt they should continue their success. The Jays should be able to continue their new winning streak on Sunday, so the Toronto Blue Jays to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Blue Jays were struggling at the plate earlier in the year, but they have completely turned things around. They were one of the best offensive teams in the majors last year and have found that form again over the past 2 weeks. Toronto has gone over the total in 6 consecutive games and should have success against an inexperienced starter on Sunday. Meanwhile, Gausman's numbers are a little better than expected, so some regression against a strong lineup would not be surprising. Although Kevin Gausman will do his part in holding Minnesota to very few runs, the Blue Jays will put up big numbers on the board against Twins starter Devin Smeltzer. The total has finished over in 7 of Minnesota's last 11 games played on the road and in 38 of the last 60 games that Minnesota has played on the road as the underdog. The total has gone over in each of Toronto's last 4 at home and in each of the last 6 overall for the Blue Jays. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago White Sox vs. Tampa Bay Rays. The Chicago White Sox complete a 3-game series at Tropicana Field against the Tampa Bay Rays on Sunday. The White Sox are 23-27 and trail the front-running Minnesota Twins by 6 games in the American League Central and are 1/2 games behind the second-place Cleveland Guardians. Tampa Bay is 31-21 and the Rays are second in the American League East 6 games behind the front-running New York Yankees. Chicago is 1-5 in their last 5 games overall and 1-4 in their last 5 road games, while the over is 5-1 in their last 6 games overall. Tampa Bay is 7-3 in their last 10 home games, while the under is 4-1 in their last 5 games overall and 4-1 in their last 5 home games. Chicago is struggling, as the White Sox have lost 4 straight and continue to play without 2 key hitters in Tim Anderson and Eloy Jimenez. The White Sox have lost 4 of the last 5 when playing in Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay has won 64 of the last 93 at home, and the Rays have won 4 of the last 5 against a right-handed starting pitcher. Lucas Giolito was roughed up in his most recent start for Chicago last Tuesday. The right-hander allowed 8 hits and 6 runs, while giving up 2 homers and 4 2/3 innings, with Chicago losing 6-5 to the Toronto Blue Jays. Tampa Bay pitcher Ryan Yarbrough has allowed 3 runs or fewer in each of the last 5 starts, but has received very little run support from teammates. However, against Giolito, the White Sox starter, the Rays should find it easier to produce runs in support of their left-hander. The White Sox are back in one of those funks where wins are scarce, especially back-to-back wins, and as well as Lucas Giolito is pitching for most of the season, he's coming off of his worst start of the year, and I believe that Tampa Bay can take advantage. So the Tampa Bay Rays money line is our full game side pick. Chicago's offense is capable of putting up big numbers, while Tampa Bay seems to come up with timely hitting. Yarbrough has hit 5 batters through his first 27 innings this season and has an ERA that has ballooned to 4. Giolito is coming off his worst start of the season, so there are questions regarding both starters in this game. Chicago is 23rd in team ERA and the total has finished over in each of Chicago's last 5 games and in each of the last 5 games that Chicago has played as the underdog. In addition, the total has finished over in 6 of the last 8 games that the White Sox have played against the Rays and in each of the last 4 games that Chicago has played on the road against Tampa Bay. These lineups might not have the best batting averages, but there is going to be plenty of power in store for Sunday's game. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.